Today we're going to look at myth number 1 about women's self-defense, which is size doesn't matter. A lot of systems teach that if you use the right technique, you can get yourself out of just about anything. Now I want you to take a quick look at the size disparity between my training partner Christina and I. I'm more than twice her size in terms of absolute body mass. I outclass her in terms of physical strength and muscularity. So one of the things that a lot of people will teach you is that if you apply the technique, you can get out of a hold, a push, a choke. I'm going to show you how that doesn't work right now using about 50% of my force to pin Christina up against the wall. I want you to just work your way out of this choke, all right? Good. Let's break for 1 minute. Now, if I up the ante here and start getting really rough with her and introducing some panic and some stress and some physicality, you're going to see how quickly this breaks down. You ready? Okay. Good. Stop. So you can see that attempting to resist force with force, if there's a size disparity, is not effective. If I was going 100% with intent, she'd be close to dead right now. I'm going to put on my protective gear and I'm going to show you how to do this correctly in a standing up context. Now that I'm properly protected, I'm going to have Christina aggressively target my eyes, my nose, my face, and all the vulnerable targets on my head to effect a quick release and subdue me. You ready? Good. So 2 things are happening here. In the absence of protective equipment, I wouldn't have much of a face left. The second thing is, with persistent enough striking at vulnerable targets, you can see that my head starts to move back, which disrupts my balance and body. Eventually, if she persists in the attack, I'm either going to disengage, be knocked out, or rendered so incapable that I can't persist in the attack. In a second, we're going to show you what to do on the ground. Here we have a proper mount situation. This is often categorized as most women's number 1 fear. From here, there are a lot of things I can do. I can choke her to unconsciousness. I can hit, punch, drop an elbow on her. I can pin her hands down. I can attempt all forms of different types of assaults. From here, there is no time to fool around. If she attempts to pull my hands off, or she does the classic bridge and roll movement without first managing my vulnerable targets, nothing's going to happen. Let's observe. At some point here, if I get frustrated enough with her as a victim, I'm just going to take her hands, pin her down, and collapse on her, and do whatever it is I want to do. So again, we go back to the methodology of attacking the vulnerable targets. I'll put my protection on, and we'll show you how to do this the right way. Okay, again, starting with an attempted choke, Christina's immediately going to target the vulnerable targets and work her way out by attacking the face. Now is the time where she can start to use her hips and legs in conjunction with control of my head and face to get the escape that she wants.
Sorry. You okay?
Yeah, good. Good. So, as you can see, whether we're in a standing up confrontation or a ground-based confrontation, size does very much matter, and in order to effect success against a more aggressive, larger, more powerful attacker, you're going to have to go for broke. Vulnerable targets, aggressive striking, head control, and relentless attack. Thanks, Chris. Excellent job.